Yeah, they really do. I mean, there's a great feel that these teams play with. Two of the smartest teams in the league. They focus on sharing the basketball and keeping everyone involved. This is a matchup for the purist.
Here are the five. For the Cavaliers. The lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen are together inside. Mitchell out there with Darius Garland. And it's Okoro in at the 3. Clock at 6. Outside for Mitchell. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Allen.
That almost looked like bad communication. You hate to see that kind of mistake.
Now Brooks. Outside Morant. On the tape, and then Morant with the dunk.
The quick feed of Morant. He's so dangerous when he's cutting to the rim.
Garland with the ball. Allen in the high post. Pass to Okoro. Back to Allen. Ja Morant grabs the miss.
Well, that's a blown defensive coverage, but it doesn't matter. He cannot answer the bell.
And just over a minute played here to start the game. Adams. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It's going to be Evan Mobley.
As physical a player as there is in the entire NBA, Steven Adams putting the defense in a tough spot. Boy, one big takeaway from the Cavaliers last season was the impact Evan Mobley has on the defensive end. This is a 7-footer who can guard multiple.
Oh, wow!
How high was Donovan Mitchell? How pretty was that dunk? My goodness.
Pass to Morant. Takes a 3. Mobley grabs the board. And here comes Cleveland. And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. The 3 from Okoro on target from range.
Evan Mobley might be a big man, but boy, how about the touch on that pass right there?
The drive by Morant. Whoa!
Just rising up to the rim.
Man, when he gets up there, he gets up there. You know what I'm saying? Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
You can see the kind of confidence Donovan Mitchell has in that handle. His ability to navigate off the dribble drive. Nice.
And here's Morant outside. Nails it from 3. Morant's got 7 points.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first.
What determination from Morant in the paint, getting his shot off despite being fouled.
First one falls for him. And the Cavaliers making a change here. Love's checked in. Good on both. For Cleveland, they've gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. Allen with a screen on Morant. Garland, the pass to Love. Outside Mitchell. Allen finds Mitchell. Outside Garland. 5 on the clock. Cleveland needs to get off a shot. Oh, that's good.
Boy, great awareness from Kevin. Knows the shot clock is dwindling. Bails out his team with a score.
Adams a screen. Here's Morant. Tries again. Cavaliers with a rebound.
Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
Back to Mitchell. Puts up a 3. Yes, and a nice assist from Garland. Garland's got 4 assists now tonight.
This guy came into the league as a volume three-point shooter. Now Donovan Mitchell's percentages have greatly improved. He has put in a ton of work, and it's paying dividends.
B.A., when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice. Outside Garland. Fires the 3. Allen. And it's Allen who slams it home.
Well, this guy has got tremendous length and hops. Jared Allen makes it easy.
Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
Are you serious? That is some power from a point guard.
Oh, I love backcourt players with some ups.
We know versatility is huge in this.
Oh! Hammers it home.
So nice.
There is a level of physicality, and the frame of Donovan Mitchell allows him to finish through contact.
Morant, no good. The Cavaliers have gone 7 of 9, a solid percentage so far. Outside Garland. Down low. Three-pointer. It's another three for Cleveland.
Well, the point guard IQ of Darius Garland. In pick and roll, you've got to be able to make great decisions, and he does.
Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
And look at those moves in the post. And the smooth finish to go along with it.
Just excellent work around the rim.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
Shooting for Cleveland, Donovan Mitchell.
That free throw is good for Mitchell.
Donovan Mitchell can play the 1 or the 2, and in a pinch, maybe the 3. The drive and the passion he plays with is special. You can tell when he steps to the line the kind of confidence he has in himself. It's written all over his body language.
Here's Morant. Oh, okay then.
This guy is putting on a clinic for the people.
Yeah, I'm shocked. I can't believe he pulled that off in a real game. The three from Mitchell. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. Just a big-time.
Please give a big round of applause for your Grizzlies.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. All right, guys, some stats here. The scoring breakdown for Cleveland.
Yeah, their early focus on outside scoring has paid off. They're finding plenty of points from three-point land.
Yeah, and in addition, their ball movement has really unleashed their offense. Boy, they've been fun to watch.
Payne and Brooks out on the wing. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. And it's Morant in at the point guard position. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Love passes to Mitchell. Shoots over Morant. Love finds Rubio. Love the screen on Brooks. The shot from 20 feet out, and he wills that one in, sinking it right through the back of the iron.
There's a certain rhythm and pace to the way Kevin Love plays the game. He knows when to spot up off the pass.
Back to Rubio. Stolen by Jackson. Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell. The 3-ball. And that one falls. His 5th basket in 7 tries.
This feels like one of those nights for Donovan Mitchell. Everything's working.
Shot's good by Morant. Well, as you know, Grant, this game can be so hard on your body. As a player, how do you determine the difference between being hurt versus being injured?
And this kind of sick slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, B.A.
You know, there's an edge the way they play and a confidence they're not afraid to show. The Cavaliers have gone 3 of 3 to begin the second. The 3 from Okoro. That one falls. Nice setup by Mitchell. And it's an 11-point Cleveland lead.
I think we think of Donovan Mitchell first and foremost as a scorer, but I love seeing his passing ability come into play.
And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. And we see Mike Miller in the crowd. He won 6th Man of the Year in a Grizzlies uniform.
You know, they could use some of his shooting right now as they're struggling to get it going.
So he comes up empty at the line.
What I love about Steven Adams is he approaches the game with a level of physicality that sets a tone for his team. Outstanding defensively and growing offensively.
And it's Love penetrating. 6 to shoot. Drives to the hoop. And Mitchell with the slam.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative.
Well, you simply have to shake that one off, right? You can't let that kind of missed opportunity bother you.
Brooks, the pass to Bain. And here's Adams. There's Jackson with the three. Oh, got a piece of it. Jackson against Mobley. Here's Rubio. Three-pointer off the mark. Memphis has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. The three from Bain knocks down the long J.
Well, Steven Adams could care less about scoring. In fact, you get the sense he takes more pleasure from passing than scoring.
Oh, here's Love with the jam.
And adds a few more points to their lead, showing off some style.
Wow, that was prime time stuff right there.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Out of bounds, it'll be Grizzlies ball.
Boy, not sure what happened on that one. Just an unforced error.
A line change here for Memphis. Memphis has gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. Outside Jones. It's Tillman, high post. Howard down after the assist, led him to the lane.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
Where was the defense? No help. You can't afford to give up these kinds of buckets.
And the Grizzlies making a change here.
Oh, wow! Incredible!
Well, the dribble drive game of Donovan Mitchell will keep defenders guessing. Boy, you've got to deal with every aspect of an offensive arsenal with this guy.
Bain against LeVert. Outside Bain. 6 on the shot clock. There's the screen. Oh, the Grizzlies get it back. Second shot opportunity. And it's laid in by Jones.
Well, use the pick and going right to the cup. I love the aggressiveness.
Mitchell, the pass to Love. Back to Mitchell. Jacks up a 3. That one's true. And that's 9 for 12 for him now.
Automatic from that spot. Donovan Mitchell gets an opportunity to get speed set. Good night. This is one of those nights. Mistake after mistake, a comedy of errors.
We've got 33 seconds left to play in the first half. LeVert outside. Oh, misses the dunk.
Oh, an easy look, but he decides to be a crowd pleaser. I'm sure he's upset for attempting that one.
Pass to Bain. And that one is hammered home.
And he brings this game a little closer using a huge one-hand slam.
That's a great way to get your team back into it. And we've reached halftime.
With the score, your Grizzlies 30, the Cavaliers 41.
Wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. What a game we're seeing from Donovan Mitchell.
Yeah, I love how effortlessly he scored. The game just comes so easy for him.
Now let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
And on the floor for J.B. Bickerstaff as we get into the second half. We've got Kevin Love. Darius Garland is out there with Mitchell. Then it's Karis LeVert, and it's Mobley in at the center position, filling out the middle. Jones' shot is good.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
And now we've got an intentional foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Wade's checked in. Oh, got that bucket in no time at all. Mitchell's got 26 points.
There's a measure of composure with Donovan Mitchell, just so calm and focused, understanding how to manipulate the pick and roll.
To the paint. Here's Tillman. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. First free throw is good.
At the line for your Grizzlies,
That misses, so he splits the free throws. The Cavaliers shooting 71%. Their offenses look unstoppable all game long.
This is where Donovan Mitchell is nearly impossible to stop. With that aggressive defense, he still finds a way to score it.
Pass to Morant. Tillman with a screen. Off target with the three. Here's Wade, defended by Kennard. The three from Mitchell, and the Cavaliers, another three.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Just over 1.5 minutes have passed in the third quarter. From outside the arc. Stolen by Kennard. Pass to Tillman. Back to Kennard. Here's Tillman, and he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
We call that solid fundamentals. Luke Kennard finding his teammate on time and on target.
Outside Mitchell. Right wing. Now Garland. Here's Wade. Outside for Mitchell. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take two from the free throw line.
It can be an overlooked aspect of his game, but Donovan Mitchell excellent at getting to the free throw line. That's because of the pressure he can put on your defense.
The Grizzlies have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Here's Morant. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It's going to be Evan Mobley. The first one falls. Allen, he's checked in for Mobley. And Morant drops them both. For Cleveland, they've gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter. Allen, the pass to LeVert. Oh, a nice one-handed slam right there.
Okay, Jared Allen, we see you making that look for a big man. That's a pretty pass.
Mitchell with the ball. Checked by Brooks. He shoots it to the wing on the left. Outside Garland. Pass to Wade. Allen on the wing. Inside. 5 to shoot. Oh, Adams with the block.
This is one of the toughest bigs in the league. Steven Adams challenging opponents defensively. Nicely done.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot in most possessions.
And stolen by Bain. Morant against LeVert. The drive by Morant. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Morant's got 4 points in the quarter.
In the paint, Morant stays nimble, and that allows him to make any needed adjustment to his shot.
Here's Wade. Looking for his first basket still in this one. And stolen by Bain. On the break.
First personal foul. Third team foul.
.107 left in the third quarter. Here's Bain. Stolen by Mitchell.
He set that trap up perfectly. I mean, he had the inside-out pass scouted and jumped right on it.
Memphis has gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. Jackson with a screen on LeVert. Back to Adams. On the wing, Brooks. On the wing, Brooks. Shot clock at 5 from the right block. And there's Adams. That one's good. On the assist by Brooks. Adams has got his second bucket on the night. Pass to Mitchell. And he drives in. Oh, Adams with the block. Leaps for it, and it's out of bounds. The Grizzlies able to retain possession here. Morant against Garland. Now here's Adams. Ooh, stolen by Allen. And they're running. And it's Ja Morant with the foul. That's his first foul.
14 foul. Cavaliers substitution, Isaac Okoro.
5 ticks left in the third quarter. Here's Wade. 12 through 3 quarters of play, down double digits. It may be difficult to overcome. Cavaliers ahead. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. Payne and Brooks out on the wing. And it's Morant in at the point. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies. And the dunk by Jackson.
Getting better at reading defenses. You see Morant's willingness to give up the ball to his teammates.
Morant against Rubio. Oh, stolen by Morant. And now the Grizzlies on the run. The open shot by Brooks. Good. And the setup by Morant. Morant's got 3 assists tonight.
Yeah, surprised he doesn't have more shot attempts. He's been accurate. You'd think he'd want to take control now with them behind.
Have to show more effort defensively. Everyone knows he can do that from deep.
Well, to me, that's just inexcusable. You start to wonder how much they really want this basketball game.
Right side, Mitchell. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
Well, that's the kind of finish that sends a message to an opponent. Donovan Mitchell with the dunk.
Out of bounds. It'll be Cleveland ball. Evan Mobley, he's checked in for Cleveland. Kevin Love comes in for Wade.
Kevin Love.
For Cleveland, they've gone a perfect 3 for 3 here in the fourth. Outside for Love. The 3 is up. It's another 3 for Cleveland.
They are unconscious from outside. And so far, the defense has had no answer.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
To halt the run, Adams. It counts, and the foul. Mobley. And so he's picked up his final foul, and he'll sit the rest of this one out for the Cavaliers. Jared Allen comes in for Evan Mobley, and Garland is subbed in for Rubio. The Cavaliers have got all 4 shots to go in this final quarter, and the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not careful there. Up top, Morant. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
Plays with so much confidence. When Morant gets in the zone, he stays aggressive.
Garland, the pass to Mitchell. That shot off. Now Memphis takes it the other way. Pass to Bane. Now here's Morant. And the rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Allen's got 4 rebounds now. The 3 from Okoro. That one's good. Mitchell making the play. Mitchell's got 3 assists now in this one. Bane against Mitchell. Adams with a screen on Mitchell. The 3 from Bane. Here's Adams. And there's the bucket. Staying with it that time. Offensive glass getting it done.
Well, simply stated, Steven Adams is a force to be reckoned with rebounding the basketball.
Oh, it's stolen by Adams. Here's Bane. Love grabs the miss. Love's got his 4th rebound in this one. And Mitchell puts up a deep 3.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
1:57 left in the fourth quarter. Tries it from the top of the key. Allen finds Mitchell. All right, guys, what do you think so far on the offensive approach for the Cavaliers?
Their offensive game plan has been simple. Look to shoot it often from outside the arc. And the results have been outstanding.
I think it's also important we mention the number of assists this group has tallied. Their offense continues to just hum along right now.
Pass to Jackson. Outside Morant. Kicks it out to Jackson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And a miss there on the triple.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Cleveland has gone 3 for 3 from downtown in this fourth quarter.
And they were really able to find the mismatches they wanted and exploit those all night. Great execution from the players and coaching staff for the Cavaliers.
Well, they were focused on being productive at the arc tonight.
And it ended up paying off big time. Just an overwhelming performance.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Donovan Mitchell.
Well, I think his contribution clearly came at the defensive end, right? He came up with a bunch of huge steals. He was a menace all night long. Well, there's an unpredictability to his offensive game. He is always keeping the defense off balance.
And great job to establish position and square up.
There's 48 seconds left to play in the fourth. Jackson outside. 4-3. Pass to Morant. Back to Jackson. Just 5 to shoot. It doesn't go for him. They can take their time if they want.
Yes, you have to regroup. Make sure you get a good shot.
Such a wide open look. And the Cavaliers lead by 17.
And they knew it wasn't going to be easy to win on the road, but they've controlled the pace on this one.
And sometimes when everyone's rooting against you, it seems to bring the unit closer together. It certainly did tonight.
From deep, Bane. Love grabs the miss. Here's Mitchell, and Mitchell with the slam.
Showing us that killer instinct right now. No letting the foot off the gas for them.
And you want to save your best for last. Tonight, they've done that and then some.
And so Cleveland takes this one by a big margin to walk into enemy territory and deliver.
I smack clowns with mad style.
brightest young players.
And make no mistake about it, these guys are a work in progress, but the talent is undeniable. Can't wait to see who becomes the alpha dog in this group.
And the starting lineup for the Timberwolves. Underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. Sliding in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniel. And it's Conley in at the one spot.
And you don't see that every day. Usually he'll convert when he gets that close to the rim.
Grant, and the rejection by Towns. Bain passes to Jackson. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Big body cleaning the glass. Great awareness by Jackson Jr.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, a bit ago, Taylor Jenkins and I were able to chat. One point he made to his players was, they're going to try to attack us where we live. Right at home, in the paint, at the rim. We have to be ready to contest shots, play physical, and match their intensity. Guys, we will all find out together how this plays out.
Thanks, David. Now here's Morant. To the paint. Powered down after the assist. Let him into the lane.
And this is part of Morant's role. As a guard, he's responsible for finding the open man.
In terms of entertainment factor, can any current player top Ja Morant? I mean, we've seen Ja with some vicious in-game throwdown.
Morant, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert. Hey, Greg, talking about the great Ja Morant, this guy is just flat out fun to watch.
Well, Ja's been known to go off for 50 on any given night, but he also looks for others, dropping some nasty dimes. Morant has an insane combination of athleticism and skill. This guy can do anything.
First trip to the line for him here.
How about last season? Made about 79% of his attempts, so those are really quality numbers.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
And talented in so many ways. Edwards is focusing on 2 things: the refining of his shot mechanics and the sustained level of engagement.
And then Morant slams it in.
And man, does Morant put on a show. He's got such insane athleticism.
Morant with the steal. Adams sets the pick for Morant. Great D that time from Edwards.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
McDaniels dishes to Conley. Back to McDaniels. Towns against Morant. Shot clock at 6. The Timberwolves working the ball around. And slam dunk by Gobert.
You won't find a higher percentage shot in this league. Gobert from ground zero.
Morant with another miss. Timberwolves have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Towns. Another shot. McDaniels kicks to Edwards. Pass to Towns. Minnesota needs to get off a shot here. Driving in. The shot, no good. Some solid defense there from Jackson. And the Grizzlies leading by 5. And a wide open look for Payne. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Payne's got 8.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
One word you always hear the Grizzly players mention is chemistry.
Yeah, you can't fake chemistry, and it's true. When you ask these guys what makes their team special, they point out what a tight-knit group they are. Some people might not think chemistry is a big deal, but it is huge when it comes to this league.
And one thing is, if you look on paper, it could feel like there's chemistry. But as you know, sometimes it doesn't translate to the real world.
No, it does not translate. And then after that, if you don't have chemistry, you better have professionals.
And the Grizzlies with possession here, following the bucket by the Timberwolves. And so it looks like the Grizzlies will retain possession here. First quarter play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Gets it to fall. The bucket from Bain.
He just makes it look so easy on offense. Just like, who takes pleasure in torturing defenses? He does.
Adams, the pass to Bain. Adams with the screen on Edwards. Bain for 3. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
They came out and bum rushed them. Huge difference in activity level from both teams tonight.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
And it's Morant missing. McDaniels dishes to Edwards. To the inside. Gobert, no good. And Adams has got the ball here for Memphis. They have a 9-point lead. Bain kicks to Adams. Outside Jackson. Jackson setting the pick here for Morant. Jackson has the open look. And the Grizzlies tack on 2 more.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
They came out swinging, really setting the tone on offense, and the opposition has not been able to respond.
Oh, impressive drive there by Edwards, mixing it up with the D to draw the foul while in the act.
Good on both. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Towns.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
And deflections, they're a stat that all teams track. They show who is the most active defensively.
Morant with a wide open look. And again, it's Memphis with the three.
When you find yourself up double digits in the first quarter, you know you're doing something right.
They were ready to roll right through the tip. There was no warm-up period. There was only, let's do this.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
Now here's Brooks. Desmond Bane getting it done for Memphis. He totaled 14 points in the quarter. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Grizzlies. On the court for the Timberwolves as our second quarter is underway. Heading in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniel. Two big men inside, Towns and Gobert. And it's Conley in at the one. Here's Jackson. Good, and the nice assist from Morant. Jackson's got the lead up to 14 now for the Grizzlies. Here's Edwards, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot two here. And different games, different officials. Something that might be called a foul in one game, Greg, may not be called in the next. As a player, how do you adjust to that?
It's a great question, and that's part of being a veteran. I learned early on, you actually scout officials the same way you scout the players. They have tendencies as well.
Bane drives in.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot, but when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better, you'll take it.
And blocked by Bane. Now, here's Morant for three. Hits it from three-point range. Morant's got 12.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Yeah, not just an impressive showing on offense, but on defense as well, executing their game plan perfectly.
And how about the recognition by Gobert? I mean, of course, it does help when you're 7 feet like Rudy. It can give you a clean view of the court.
Now here's Jackson. He has 6. Here's Bane. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Give them credit. Offensively, they've been the more efficient team.
Yeah, coach has to be thrilled. You can draw up all the X's and O's you want, but guys have to go out there and execute with enthusiasm.
And so good off the bounce. Edwards working on his shot off the catch, and it is paying off.
And Jackson throws it down hard.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Took him no time at all on that one. Edwards got a pair of triples in the second now for the Timberwolves.
And for years, Mike Conley had an interesting title. The best player to never make an all-star game. Well, that changed in 2021 when Conley was named an all-star.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. We've heard about player tracking on the court, but now shot tracking is helping players refine their strokes. It measures not just makes or misses, but the arc and the depth and the left to right direction of shots. These systems provide instant feedback to shooters and help them find the bottom of the net. Kevin, back to you.
Sign me up. That is a fascinating story. David, thank you. For Mike Conley, year 13 was lucky for him, going to that first All-Star game.
And that was the longest wait ever to become an all-star. Conley, 33 at the time of that first selection, just shows you the work ethic of Mike, always trying to improve.
From deep three-point range, the Grizzlies with another miss.
And he missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Even though he is capable of hitting that shot, I'd like to see him work for a better look in that situation.
And proving to be a prolific scorer from anywhere on the floor. That's a gimme for Towns.
Morant with it, now defended by Gobert. Morant looking around. 5 to shoot. And Morant throws it down.
Oh, he's got some hop. Morant, this man loves to attack the rim whenever he gets the chance. And when I mean any chance, I mean any chance.
Now here's Towns. Out to Edwards. Lets it go from deep. The shot, no good. And the Grizzlies going the other way now. Here's Brooks driving the lane. Gobert with the block.
And the reach and height of Gobert, it literally makes it impossible to score over him. He's able to get all over that shot.
So Memphis ends up going with the new group. Now here's Kennard. Puts up a 3. Minnesota with the rebound.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
McDaniels finds Conley. Towns down low, defended by Jones. For 3, Edwards. Here's Gobert. It's tipped. Fires for 3. The Grizzlies with another miss. And so it's Memphis enjoying it.
The Timberwolves, 28. Get ready for the Milwaukee.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. It's been a clinic out there by Desmond Bane.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
I like how they came into this one with a game plan, and they're just going out and executing it. Terrific job.
We've got Luke Kennard. He's out there with Tyus Jones. Williams is out there with Brandon Clark. And it's Aldama in at the 4-man position. And that's the group for Taylor Jenkins as we begin the second half. And from college to the pros, Richard, you played for some legendary coaches. And speaking of coaching, is that something you've ever entertained doing?
I never have, and I never will. Coaching, the amount of hours that you have to spend sounds exhausting. I love my job right now, and you know why I love my job? Because I get to work with you.
Oh, listen, the feeling's mutual. Now, Gobert, following Tyus Jones' 3-point attempt. Edwards can't hit. Memphis leading by 8. And Kennard wide open. He shoots. Aldama passes to Williams. Over to the left wing. Clark finds Kennard. Shoots over McDaniel. It's stolen by Gobert. Conley the pass to Towns. Inside. Now McDaniels. 6 points for him. Gobert with a screen for Edwards. Back to Gobert, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And the length of Gobert can be so difficult to deal with, and that's why you have to be physical with him on defense.
And Gobert drops them both. Towns with the steal. At the top of the key, Gobert. Just over a minute and a half played here in the third. He kicks to McDaniels. 6 on the shot clock. Edwards passes to Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
Well, they're getting stops, and they're attacking on the offensive end.
All the momentum seems to be running in their favor. They're close to taking the lead.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
Going to high school in the LA area, Zaire Williams played on a loaded team.
Yeah, of course, Zaire was a first-round pick in 2021, but he was the high school teammate of B.J. Boston, who was also selected in that draft. You throw in the sons of LeBron and D-Wade, and look, let's just say those gyms were sold out.
So Memphis ends up going with the new group.
Once again, fans, Grizzlies football.
Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Outside, Towns. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet. Conley's got his 5th assist in this one. Morant kicks to Brooks. Passes it to Jackson. Bain looking around. Jackson dishes to Adams. Back to Jackson. Clock at 4. Bain for 3. And here's Brooks from outside. And again, Memphis no good. Minnesota with the ball. This run now up to 13-2 for the lead. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It goes on Dylan Brooks.
And nice intensity from Towns in the paint. Doesn't back off and takes that shot while being fouled. And team-wide, they've been terrific from the line here. Just one of those nights when the confidence has spread from one player to the next.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Edwards passes to McDaniels. Off target with his 3. And Morant's got the ball here for the Grizzlies. They trail by 1. Jackson a screen on Conley. Now here's Morant for 3. For Minnesota, they've gone 4 of 7 to get things started here in the second half. Conley kicks to McDaniels. Outside Conley. The dish now to Towns. And Towns throws it down.
You've got to give them a lot of credit for just battling back into this game.
And it's so much easier said than done, but now it's all about keeping that momentum going for them.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
He knows his job. Gobert is there to own the glass and cash in on as many second chance opportunities as he can.
Outside for Jackson. No good from outside. Timberwolves leading by 3. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. And Towns gets it to go.
And you see Big Cat has the size and coordination. Hard to bump him out of his rhythm.
Now a timeout called by Memphis. Grizzlies shooting it pretty well, close to 50%. Out to Brooks. Lets it go with the 3. The Grizzlies with another miss. Edwards passes to Towns. Right wing. 1 second left. And that one released in time, but no good. And that does it for the third quarter. Both teams clicking up. And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. The Grizzlies trail by 5. And a look at the 5 for the Timberwolves to start the fourth. 2 big men inside, Towns and Gobert. Sliding in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniel. And it's Conley in at the point guard. Minnesota's gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight and nailed 5 of them. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Morant against Conley. Jackson with the screen. Here's Morant. And Morant throws it down.
And when Morant takes takes off towards the basket. Look, you're already done. You've already lost because that's how he makes his living.
Now, here's McDaniel. Down low. Towns kicks to McDaniels. Clock at 6. Has to go Bear. Here's Towns. A second chance effort. Outside Conley. Here's McDaniels. And the rejection by Jackson. Conley against Morant. Got that one up quick. Morant's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Just taking what the defense gives him. Morant keeping it simple on offense. I love it.
Here's Edwards with the drive. That shot no good. And the Grizzlies going the other way now. Morant dishes to Jackson. Morant against Conley. Morant kicks to Jackson. Good. And the nice assist from Morant. Morant's got his 4th assist in this one. Edwards inside. Brooks covering. Towns for 3. And once again off the mark by Minnesota. Memphis has gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the 4th. Morant outside. Jackson. And Jackson throws it down hard.
We talk about Jackson's elite shooting for a big, but this is the other thing that he can do when his mindset is to attack.
A nice shot by McDaniel.
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Morant passes to Brooks. Towns against Jackson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Jackson setting the pick here for Bain. And they get it back. Brooks with no one around. Karl Anthony Towns with the rebound. Towns has got his 6th rebound on the night. Edwards finds Towns. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And we've seen Towns take on more of a leadership role over the years, wanting to be the guy for this team.
In a tight game, he is exactly who you wanted at the line.
Conley against Morant. Outside Jackson. To the middle. Out to Brooks. Outside Bain. This one for 3. The rebound by the Timberwolves.
Well defended that time. He's a shooter that the D has to close down on quickly when he's ready to pull the trigger. And the more experience Edwards gets, the better he'll become, especially when he's stepping up and hitting the big shots.
Adams trying to free himself up. And that one's good. Morant.
And this is where Morant really shines. The bigger the moment, the more he wants to capitalize.
Back to McDaniel. Out to Edwards. Outside Conley. And the rejection by Jackson. Bain passes to Adams. It counts. And look at how the hustle game has been going for the Grizzlies. The pass to Edwards. There's 45 seconds left in the 4th quarter of this one. McDaniels dishes to Gobert. It's good! A huge shot to tie it up.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
What a huge play coming through when it matters most.
Here's Morant. Jackson against Towns. Jackson kicks to Brooks. Outside for Jackson. Here's the 3. Buries it from outside.
Some players shrink when the pressure's on, but he lives for these moments.
And it's all about the 3 right here.
We'll see what they draw up. Three-pointer is a must.
Towns, the pass to Edwards. Now, here's McDaniel. Towns for three. Oh, he couldn't make that shot go to force overtime. All right, David, thank you. And that about wraps it up. This is...
I smack clowns with mad style.
lot of talent in the backcourt for both of these squads, Clark.
Yeah, there's so many outstanding shot makers and playmakers in the backcourts across the league. I do believe it is clearly a guards league these days. All of these guys can light it up and will light you up. So clearly a shooter's league is what you see most of now.
Looking at the starting five for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Towns plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle. Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. And it's Conley in at the 1. Now here's Edwards. Pass to Towns. Shot clock at 6. Into the lane. Good.
Well, I tell you what, so hard trying to corral Towns. He's got excellent strength, good feet, good hands, and he's got a will to score the ball that you've got to appreciate.
You know, last year was all about forward progress for the Timberwolves, recording their second winning season since 2005, getting on track for future success. Just such a terrific dunk.
Man, born to fly, that's for sure.
Nothing surprising about that, guys. We've come to expect plays like that from him, and still, they never get old. That kind of energy and hustle on the glass usually produces good results.
Mobley down low, guarded by Edwards.
Come on, B.A. Emphatic slam from a player who does it better than most.
Oh, defense optional when the freight train is coming.
Well, I don't think anybody wanted to be the guy at the end of the wrong side on that poster.
So what do you think the keys are that could help Minnesota continue to grow over last year?
Well, you know, there's always room for guys to improve their game. But I think it's really the intangibles, building trust amongst players and becoming a more mature team.
Here's Gobert. Pass to Towns. Gobert with a screen on Mobley. Outside McDaniels. Outside Edwards. Here's Gobert. Just 5 on the clock. Over Allen.
The tremendous length of Allen makes him almost inescapable. He has the shooter well covered here.
To the middle. Here's Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
And you love to see the aggressiveness, using the height advantage to hammer it home.
To the inside. Mitchell against McDaniels. Edwards pulls it in.
You love to see guys challenge one another like that. Advantage to the defense that time.
First quarter of basketball. Just over 2.5 minutes played so far. Tipped away. Stolen by Mitchell. Fast break Cleveland. Here's Garland. Finished off the break. Garland's gotten a second bucket on the night.
When you get a chance to run the floor like that, you have to capitalize. Great hustle on that play.
Here's Edwards. Driving in. Yes. Great play by Conley to set it up.
On the front foot, attacking the defense. This is Anthony Edwards at his best.
The Cavaliers leading. Pass to Garland. Fires the 3. Rudy Gobert with a rebound. The Timberwolves have gone 3 of 6 from the floor. Here's Towns. Cans it with nobody near him. Towns has got his second basket of the game.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
And Mike Conley picks up the foul. That's his first foul. .133 left in the first quarter of the game. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
What you love about Mitchell, he plays with energy, explosiveness, and courage.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Cavaliers.
They've been really going at the defense in the painted area, and so far, the opposition really hasn't had an answer for them.
Cultivating a lot of assists right now, which is beautiful to see. Love the way they're working that ball around.
Now here's Mitchell. McDaniels with some nice D.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
They get it again. The kick out to Edwards. From deep. That shot missing. And Cleveland will come the other way. Here's Mitchell. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
Oh, guys, I mean, this crowd is in awe of that Mitchell dunk. Heck, I'm in awe, too.
There's the three, and stolen by Gobert. McDaniels with it, guarded now by Mitchell. Conley passes to Towns. Ooh, and once again, off the mark by Minnesota. For Cleveland, they've got 6 of 10 attempts to fall. They double him with McDaniels. Outside Mitchell. Here he goes. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
And when I think of Mitchell, I think of relentless. He's so active and drives with such purpose.
Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
An awesome athlete. It's fun watching Gobert get up and hammer it down with force.
Left side Mitchell. From deep, Mobley connects from downtown. Mobley's got 7.
He's somebody that's really comfortable carrying the offensive load.
And that does it for the first quarter. Cavaliers ahead, up 9.
Please give a big round of applause to your
Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And taking a look at the Cavs' performance here, guys, what are your thoughts?
You can really see the strategy coming in. Get the ball into the painted area.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
So for Minnesota right now, Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and the 5. Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. And it's Conley in at the 1. Okoro on the wing. Allen with a screen on Edwards. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Garland. Okoro. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Outside Edwards. Here's Towns from the arc. The rebound by Garland.
You know, he's just not taking good shots, not taking smart shots, forcing up a lot of low percentage jump there.
And Mobley throws it down.
Woo! BA, that's lit.
Ferocious all the way. Man, that was good.
Ammonia strong, we call that. Wear that rim out.
Now here's McDaniels. Towns, that's good. He's got 6.
And, you know, you got multiple options with this guy coming out of the screen. He can go pick and pop on you. He can go pick and roll. Towns can hurt you either way.
Mobley with it. He's picked up by Conley. Here's Garland. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
Last season, we saw a lot of teams bring a renewed focus to their defensive efforts. Clark, you think it paid off?
I think it did. I mean, scoring was down across the league, BA. So that clearly indicates defense took a step forward. And, you know, great defense for championship teams has always been central and key. So I don't think it's an exception. I think that's the rule now. Defense wins.
And now the Cavaliers on the break. Ooh, it's stolen away. Out of bounds. It'll be Cleveland ball. Cleveland calls timeout.
And something fans don't always get to see, some of the closely guarded secrets that happen in that huddle.
Yeah, typically there's some type of adjustment made out of a timeout. It might be major or it could be just a slight tweak.
A different look for Cleveland. Love comes in for Jared Allen, and LeVert subbed in for Okoro. Out to Garland. Back to Mitchell. Going inside, and Mitchell with the slam.
The burst and power of Mitchell on full display. This guy's incredible.
Gobert passes to Conley. Now here's McDaniels. Towns with the ball. 6 points for him. And the whistle blows. And it's going to be over the back here.
The way he was going over and through the man in front of him, he should have known the whistle was coming.
Yeah, you know, that was out of his reach anyway, so I don't even know why he made that effort. No need to commit the foul there.
Towns gets the bucket.
You know, there's very little the defense can do to slow Towns down when he has momentum like that on the drive.
The Cavaliers have gone 3 of 5 since the beginning of the second. Mitchell against McDaniels. Garland, the pass to Love. Outside Mitchell. Misses the 3. The Timberwolves trail. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
It's McDaniels on the wing. Conley passes to Towns. That 3's off the mark.
He came out today planning to do as much damage from three-point range as possible. Well, it looks like it's time to change up the plan, guys.
Here's Conley. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot and will go to the line.
They're one of the best leaders in the NBA. This team loves having Mike Conley in their locker room.
Mitchell against McDaniels. Pass to Love. This one for 3. The Cavaliers again cannot hit. Minnesota's gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. It's Edwards with a drive. Mobley grabs the board. Mobley's got 4 rebounds now. To the middle. No stopping him there. Jams it in, and he's fouled. An opportunity in a three-point play. Rudy Gobert picks one up. Free throw good. Mobley. The Timberwolves have gotten 4 of their first 9 shots to go here in the second. Towns finds Edwards. And here's Conley. Back to Edwards. Oh, and Mobley with the block. Mitchell against McDaniels. Mobley outside. And Mobley throws it down.
You know, Love is, as we've seen, a solid passer for a big man. Great at breaking down the defense and firing the pass to an open teammate.
It's McDaniels on the wing, covered by Mobley. Here's Gobert. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to be on Karis LeVert.
The length of Gobert is a problem for any defense. And of course he uses it so well to draw contact while shooting.
8 seconds left in the half. Love for 3. Not going to go that time. And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers with a 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. Great shot selection right now. Keeping... And we've got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. Evan Mobley really making a difference here.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
Love and Allen, the pair down low. Donovan Mitchell out there with Ricky Rubio. And it's Okoro in at small forward. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. Conley against Rubio. Love, high post. They get it back. Got a piece of it.
No excuses, none. I mean, with the defense non-existent, I mean, he has to connect from there.
Edwards, the pass to Conley, to the paint. Here's Gobert. Back to Conley. Pass to Towns. Inside. The kick out to Conley. Clock at 4. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. And there's Towns on the assist by Conley. Conley's got 4 assists in the game.
Among big men, Towns is one of the very best spot-up shooters there is, and very consistent on the catch-and-shoot jumper.
Back to Mitchell. Outside for Love. From downtown. Pure from three-point range. And the Cavaliers lead by 9.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
He's scoring the rock at will, but he needs more help from his teammates.
Rubio finds Love. Pass to Okoro. Back to Love. And he lays it up and in. Love's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Boy, Love is really good at getting inside the paint, establishing position, has an excellent feel for how to score around the basket.
Here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
Man, left no doubt with that one, Grant.
Well, I tell you what, he loaded up as much power as he could behind that two-hand.
Allen. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Boy, you know, when you look at the raw athleticism of Allen, very enticing. I mean, he's a quick-footed, shot-blocking, big guy. He's got a great future in this league, in my opinion.
That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. The Timberwolves have gotten 3 of 4 shots to fall so far in the third. Conley passes to Edwards, and the shot goes in. Edwards got 6.
Yeah, we've seen Conley do this forever, running the point with precision.
Pass to Mitchell, back to Rubio. Here's Mitchell. He can't get it to go. Conley with some nice D. Now Gobert to the left wing. Conley passes to Edwards. McDaniels against Rubio. High post Towns. And he drains it, making him 7 for 15 for the day.
Well, you got to respect and admire the focus of Towns. I mean, he just doesn't get rattled. He just stays with it, embraces the challenge, and keeps coming.
Here's Okoro, guarded by Edwards.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
A little under 3.5 minutes off the clock now in the third quarter. Pass to Allen. On the wing, Mitchell. Back to Allen. Now here's Rubio. Marked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. And the Cavaliers making a change here. LeVert's checked in. The Timberwolves have got 5 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. Conley passes to Edwards. McDaniels finds Edwards. Towns a screen on Mitchell. Edwards for 3. Cavaliers with a rebound.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening. Boy, LeVert's showing you his unselfishness there. I mean, if you're open, he loves getting you the ball.
Edwards, the pass to McDaniels. Back to Edwards. Down low. Conley with the ball, and that's Love picking him up defensively. Clock is at 3, and here's Edwards outside, and he can't get that one. So Cleveland will take it the other way. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Love, high post. Outside for LeVert. Back to Love. LeVert outside. Mitchell against McDaniels. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. And the Cavaliers make a change here. Conley goes in. Out left to the wing. Gobert passes to Towns. Picked by Gobert. From deep three-point range. And so it's Cleveland finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. The flow of the game has favored them. And And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
Terrific versatility coming from a big man. Not something that the majority of big guys possess.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. And a look now at the 5 for the Timberwolves to start the fourth quarter. Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. Towns plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle. And it's Conley in at the point. Wade misses. The Timberwolves trail. Outside Edwards, looking to get back on track. And Edwards slams it in.
Exactly how you want to run the break. Great execution by Edwards.
Right side Mitchell. And Gobert with a block. Outside Edwards. The baseline J is on the way. Yes, great play by Conley to set it up. Conley's got 6 assists here tonight. The Cavaliers have got none of their shots to go in this final quarter. 0 for 4. Garland, the pass to Allen. Mitchell with the ball. Back to Allen. Mitchell finds Allen. Out to Garland. The 3. Towns with a rebound. The Timberwolves shooting 47% in this one. Looking efficient. Outside Edwards. Pass to Conley. LeVert goes against Edwards. 5 to shoot. Here's Gobert. The rebound by Allen. Allen's got 8 rebounds in the game. Cleveland has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Cleveland calls timeout. Mobley, he's checked in for Jared Allen. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Hey team, I was able to catch the message that JV Bickerstaff was giving to his team. He likes what he's seeing, but he cautioned his players, we are not far enough ahead to assume anything. Momentum can shift in a heartbeat. We have to be diligent, and we have to be smart.
As always, Allie, we thank you. Kevin Love's checked in for the Cavs. Okoro comes in for LeVert. The drive by Garland. Okoro on the wing. Pass to Mitchell. Out to Garland. Back to Mitchell. The 3 is up. The Cavaliers again cannot hit. The Timberwolves have gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. Here's Towns from the corner. Bullseye!
He's so clutch. When the pressure is at its highest, that's when he's at his very best.
Mitchell with the ball. He's picked up by Conley. Mobley, a screen on Conley. Out to Garland. Stolen by Conley. In transition, here they come. Here's Edwards. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Timberwolves.
Really a great job in this one, forcing the issue defensively. Great quickness and discipline combined, making ball handlers very uncomfortable.
They're also finding a lot of points tonight off of transition play, running the floor and using the fast break to beat the defense.
And it's powered home by Towns.
Big bucket for him there. Towns happy to put the team on his broad back when he's needed most.
Mobley on a screen. Here's Garland. And that one's good.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game, and that one was easy.
Well, you don't want to give him any open shots at this stage. Never mind a layup. Come on now. My goodness.
McDaniels inside. Check by Mitchell. 1:46 left in the game. Outside for Love. There's the triple. That one falls. Nice setup by Mitchell. Mitchell's got 3 assists now in this one. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Cavaliers.
You have to be a fan of the energy they played with on the defensive end. Active hands and feet, and it's come up big a few times for them.
And I've also noticed how opportunistic they've been off turnover, doing a really good job taking advantage of the opponent's mistakes.
And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line could be the next best thing.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup, give him a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
Shot is good by Edwards.
At every level, Edwards has been the go-to guy for his team. It's in his DNA.
Mitchell against McDaniels. Left side Garland. Driving to the basket. Mobley. Pass to Okoro. 4 on the clock. Cleveland needs to get off a shot. Here's Love from behind the arc. And no good. Love against Towns. Outside McDaniels. Back to Towns. Launches it. Oh, he drained it from downtown.
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game. Yes.
It's spider time. Donovan Mitchell, ice in his veins.
And the Timberwolves call time here. They're ahead by 1. 26 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Six seconds left in the fourth quarter. Conley up top, guarded by Garland. The kick out to Edwards. It's McDaniels on the wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Gobert. Oh, a dunk and a foul! A powerhouse move! He's got a chance for one more at the line. That one on Mitchell. And that one falls for Gobert.
Good composure from the line there. Those shots sealed.
Now a timeout called by Cleveland. They're trailing by 4. There's 10 seconds left in the game. Garland for 3. The shot no good. And so it's Minnesota who scrapes by with a win. They played the villain tonight, and they played it with...
I smack clowns with mad style.
lot of focus on the guard matchup tonight, Greg. Both these teams rely on their backcourts to lead the way for them.
And if anything, it should make for an entertaining basketball game. And it becomes a little bit of a chess match when it's a backcourt duel. Those are always fun.
As creative as they come, Ja Morant has a style that's specifically his.
Bane with it, guarded now by Okoro. Morant outside, fires the three. The Grizzlies keeping it alive with a new 14. And stolen by Mobley. Wound up there for Allen. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That one's on Morant. This is his first chance at the line tonight.
You know, this is not an area where they expect him to contribute. You know, he's a guy that shot below 70% last season.
And the Grizzlies with possession. Up top, Morant, guarded by Garland. Adams sets the pick for Morant. Morant with another miss. Morant's gone 1 of 3 on the night. Garland looking it over. Nailed from three-point land.
And they don't want to get in the habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Here's Adams. That shot misses. And it's the Cavaliers taking it the other way. Out left to the wing. Shot on the wing. The rebound by Steven Adams.
Hard to create space in that mid-range area. He would have been better passing that off.
And it's Isaac Okoro with the foul. That's his first foul. And here in the first, closing in on 2 minutes play. Here's Morant. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
You have to respect Ja's burst on the drive. So dangerous with the ball in his hands.
Both free throws good from Morant. It's stolen by Adams. It's Brooks on the wing. Drills it from outside.
You get the feeling that Brooks will get better and better with this shot. He's obviously working on it.
A drive by Garland. Allen finds Mitchell. Driving to the basket.
Did you just see what I saw? I mean, that move was out of this world.
Executed to perfection, Greg. I mean, he had the rim in his sights and was not going to be stopped. Garland against Morant. And then Morant slams it in.
I'm trying to think of someone who gets off the ground quicker than Morant. It's an exclusive list, I'll tell you.
A nice shot by Okoro.
And good to get him going early. That shot should give him some confidence.
When he's feeling good, he can help you stretch the defense a lot.
Outside for Jackson. Back to Morant. Some nice passing there by Memphis. 6 to shoot. Payne for 3. And the Grizzlies get it back. And the shot goes in.
Can't teach size and strength. Once Adams gets position, you're not rooting him out of there.
Outside Garland. Down low. Mobley. And no good. Some solid defense there from Jackson. On the wing, Bane. Covered by Mobley. Outside, Bane. Morant passes to Brooks. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. The 3. Back to Bane. The 3 ball. Adams trying to free himself up. The Cavaliers trailing, and there's a whistle. That goes on Dylan Brooks.
Side out.
That's his first foul.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
.109 left to play in the first. Okoro kicks to Allen. The wide open look here for Garland. Allen's shot is off.
It's so hard to keep the defense honest when you miss wide open looks like that.
And Morant throws it down.
Hey, dunks aren't always for the big fella.
A serious power move from the point.
Forget just laying it in. He wanted to make a statement.
Here's Allen. Pass to Okoro. Garland left side. 6 on the shot clock. The fadeaway. Here's Allen. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Steven Adams picks one up.
And his teammates love this. When Allen is aggressive trying to score, really puts pressure on the opposing defense.
Second free throw, no good. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Bain passes to Brooks. Back to Bain. Jackson setting the pick here for Bain. Doesn't go that time. Mitchell wide open. And another miss by Cleveland. He gets it up. The shot, no good. John Morant has been leading the charge, guys, for the Grizzlies. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Grizzlies.
For me, it's all about playing downhill. They've been making it look easy to find penetration in this one, attacking the lanes and forcing the issue with the D.
And something else that I liked is how they attack the paint, finding ways to get inside and capitalize time and time again.
So on the 4 for Memphis. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bain. And it's Brooks in at the small forward position. He shot 2 free throws in the game, made 1 and missed 1. And the first one at the line is good. And in the last decade, defenses switching on screens has increased dramatically. Is this the new normal, you think?
Kevin, I think so. I think teams that switch well tend to defend well, because switching can create mismatches, but it's harder to punish those now with all the help defense.
Every team is looking for that star to lead them to great things. Morant already looks the part.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far. And he sinks the second. And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for the Cavaliers. Trailing by 2. Love dishes to Mitchell. There's the 3. It's hauled in by Adams. Adams has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Feeds it to Morant. Adams with the screen on Mobley. Plenty of daylight on that shot. Morant's got the lead up to 5 now for the Grizzlies.
What a night for John Morant, showing off that versatility, and he's relentless at the offensive end.
Love finds Rubio. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Stolen by Brooks. Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Morant against Love. Brooks, the pass to Morant. Back to Brooks. Just 5 to shoot. His 3-pointer's off the mark. Dylan Brooks seems like a very spirited player, Smith. He plays with a lot of emotion.
I've heard coaches say he's the team's biggest cheerleader, whether that's game time or practice. Kevin, he loves to motivate his squad to be at their best.
And Adams kicks to Morant. And the 3 off target. The Cavaliers trail by 5. Stolen by Brooks. Mobley trying to free himself up. And Brooks gets it to go. Brooks has got 5.
The ability to finish with either hand makes Brooks a dangerous scorer around the bucket.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Cavaliers. Okoro, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. Garland comes in for Ricky Rubio. And they go to the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
It's stolen by Jones. And here we go. Kennard for three. That one's off. He starts the game with a miss. There's the feed to Love. Can they get it? There's the pass to Okoro. Mitchell right side. Passes to Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
Because he attracts so much defensive attention, Donovan Mitchell often finds teammates all alone.
2 minutes remaining.
Jones, no one around him. Misses the three.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
I got a feeling Donovan Mitchell will be watching this highlight over and over and over.
Jones from outside. Buries the long-range jumper. Jones has got himself on the board with three there.
Woo! He got a clean look, and he makes the defense pay for disrespecting him.
A slam dunk by Garland.
And that's a special play coming from the one spot.
You know, his passing can take a backseat for that dunk. Wow.
It just shows you the versatility. This guy can do a lot of different things for you. Woo! Woo!
Pass to Mobley. Mobley sets the pick for Love. Outside Garland. Back to Love. Cleveland moving the ball around. Shot clock at 5. Garland dishes to Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Clark, a screen on Mitchell. And Kennard wide open. He shoots. No good with the triple. The Cavaliers have gone 4 of 6 from the field here in the second. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
I mean, a tough matchup. Donovan Mitchell is too explosive, too strong, and he's only going to get better.
And looking back at the 2017 draft, it just seems absurd that Donovan Mitchell fell to the 13th pick.
Greg, well, in hindsight, is always 20/20. You know that. I don't think many of us could have predicted him averaging 20 points as a rookie or becoming a fixture at All-Star games.
Love. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. Mitchell's got 3 assists in the game. Williams inside. Out to the right wing. And stolen by Mobley. And the layup's good off the glass. Now it's a 4-point Cavalier lead.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Evan Mobley getting it done. All right, David, thank you.
Your Cavaliers, 26. The Grizzlies, 22.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Guys, Ja Morant has been sensational.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
I think both sides probably adjusted a few things. The key for him is to bring the same level of energy over these last 2 quarters.
Okoro is in the front court alongside Love. Ricky Rubio is out there with Mitchell, and it's Mobley in at the 5. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavaliers. And stolen by Mobley. Mitchell with it, now defended by Bain. And Mobley throws it down.
As the lead continues to grow, this is just heady, sound basketball.
They have just nailed their halftime adjustments. That's for sure. They don't want to have to sweat this one out. They're looking to pull away.
Here's Morant. The offensive rebound outside for Jackson. Brooks the pass to Morant. Adams sets the pick for Morant. Clock at 6. It's tipped. Goes back up. And with that shot, the Cleveland lead is cut down now to just 6 in the basket from Adams.
You got to bring more than that to stop Steven Adams, using that strength to fight through contact.
Rubio dishes to Love. Here's a Okoro, and Okoro throws it down.
And once he gets clear off the screen, there is no stopping him.
No, not when there's a flush waiting to happen.
That's a big-time move and a big-time finish.
Jackson setting the pick here for Bain. Mitchell with it, guarded now by Jackson. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Jackson.
And that was a risky pass. Fortunate that the D didn't get that one. It was in the air for a long time.
Inside, and Mobley throws it down.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that than he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
The upside Ja Morant has is exciting. An explosive young talent with an outstanding work ethic.
That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. Bain looking around. Just 5 on the clock. And Memphis turns it over again.
You want unselfishness, but you also need to keep it under control.
The Cavaliers leading by 9. Rubio finds Mitchell. Pass to Mobley. Back to Mitchell. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
Donovan Mitchell's vertical is insane. He gets off the ground with such ease for these throwdowns.
Adams sets the pick for Morant. Fires from deep. And finished up by Morant.
Now that's what I call a momentum changer.
Yeah, when you've got a point guard with that kind of spring, no lead is safe.
You're totally right. That can be a shot in the arm for them. A spark that turns things around. That's a well-timed, well-coordinated play. Comes right off the pick for the lay-in.
The Grizzlies trail by 11. Jackson setting the pick here for Bain. And it's off from three-point range. And so it's Mobley now who brings it up for the Cavaliers. They lead by 11, the largest margin of the game. Up top, Rubio. Back to Mobley. And out of bounds as the Grizzlies gain possession. .132 left in the third quarter. Morant against Rubio. Outside for Jackson. Jackson setting the pick here for Brooks. Morant outside. From past the arc. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Mitchell looking it over. The pass to Mobley. And the rebound by Jaren Jackson. The Grizzlies trail by 11. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Outside, Bain. Outside for Jackson. 4 on the shot clock. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. That one on Love.
Great use of the pump fake. The best move in basketball. So much untapped potential with Jaren Jackson.
Garland, he's checked in for Cleveland. Cleveland leading by 10. Mitchell outside. Outside Garland. Back to Mitchell. To the paint. And Mobley throws it down.
Now, how about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk?
A nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right. Now, here's Morant for 3. And again, Memphis no good. And the Cavaliers call time here. Mitchell outside. With 4 seconds on the clock. Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
Always on the attack. Mitchell loves to drive it to the hoop, put the pressure on the D.
And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a close. And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. The Grizzlies trail by 14 on the court for Memphis to start the 4th. At the forward spots, it's Brooks and Jackson Jr. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bane. And it's Adams in at the 5, roaming the paint.
A guy who can lull you to sleep and then burst right past you. Ja Morant on the attack.
Garland the pass to Mobley. Kicks it out to Garland. Takes a 3. It's rebounded by Memphis. Adams has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Morant scanning the floor. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits. Morant's got 20.
Gotta honor Morant's 3-ball. He's more than capable of torching you from there.
Mitchell outside. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now. Kicks it to Love. Mitchell up top, guarded by Bane. Back to Mitchell, 5 on the clock. Outside Garland. For 3. It's not going to go for him. Now Memphis takes it the other way. On the wing, Brooks, covered by Mitchell. Brooks, left side. Good D by Mobley.
This is the shot you want right at the rim. He just couldn't deliver.
Okoro, wide open, he fires. Buries it from 3-point range. Okoro's got the lead up to 14 now for the Cavs. Morant against Garland from outside the arc. Here's Adams, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Possibly the strongest guy in the league, Steven Adams, forces defenses to be assertive with him.
Cavaliers making a switch here. They can't make the second free throw either. Listen both. For 3, Mitchell. And Desmond Bane pulls it down. And so it's Bane who brings up the ball for Memphis. It's a 14-point game. Morant drives in. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Morant's got 22.
Now you see him, now you don't. There's only a few players that are faster with the ball than Ja Morant.
Outside Garland. Sinks the triple. And the Cavaliers lead by 15.
He is cold-blooded. Drops the dagger. Piles on to what was already a big lead.
I mean, defensively, if you have any hope of coming back in this game, you can't afford to give him those looks.
Pushing the action, getting others involved. He does it time and time again.
You know what it is? It's his creativity. That's making this engine run.
And Morant gets it to go.
Bread and butter play. Morant and screen and roll. He'll typically make you pay.
This is a to Okoro. Mitchell against Bane. Brooks outside. No good on the 3. The Cavaliers leading by 11. Wade kicks to Mitchell. Wade dishes to Mitchell. Back to Wade. Second chance shot. The Grizzlies pull it in. Adams has got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. Outside Jackson. Pass to Brooks. From deep. Memphis keeping it alive with a new 14. The three from Morant. Drains it from beyond the arc. Morant's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for Memphis. The Cavaliers have gotten just under 45% of their attempts to drop in the fourth. 4 of 9. Back to Jackson. Some nice passing there by Memphis. Jackson with the screen. Here's Morant. And finished off by Morant.
This is why he has the ball. Ja Morant, he loves to deliver in these moments.
Now, here's Garland. 26 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Wade kicks to Garland. Pass to Mitchell. Over Brooks. The Cavaliers again can't hit. And here we go with Brooks running it up the court from the arc. Allen with the rebound. And now we've got the intentional foul. Six seconds left in the fourth. From deep three-point range, off the mark. We see the Cavaliers get the win here. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that's going to do it tonight.
I smack clowns with mad style.
could come down to the backcourts, Grant. They're both very talented.
Yeah, B.A., you know I love great guard play. And, of course, each team has some serious skills at that position. So expect a fast pace of play, lots of threes. It should be one heck of a matchup.
And checking out the opening lineup for Memphis. Brooks and Jackson, the defensive forward pair. Moran and Bain in the backcourt together. And it's Adams in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
Yeah, Anthony Edwards in the painted area is going to be a force. Size, strength, and hops. Look out.
Jackson outside. No good on the triple. It's Edwards on the wing. Guarded by Bain. Stolen by Bain. And up the court come the Grizzlies on the break. And here's Morant outside. Can't get it to go. Missed his first one. Edwards with it. Guarded by Morant. About a minute into this first quarter. McDaniels passes to Conley. 6 to shoot. Edwards with it. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
What we know about Anthony Edwards, he had a terrific rookie campaign, but he got better in his second season, both as an individual and as a teammate, guys.
Well, what stood out the most in Edwards' second season, Doris, his commitment on the defensive end.
Exactly right, B.A., because he asked the coaching staff almost on a nightly basis to guard the opposition's best player. And though they didn't always give him that assignment, you have to admire his pursuit. This guy wants to become one of the top two-way players in the league.
Now here's Edwards. First quarter and about a minute and a half in. Pass to McDaniels. Moran against Edwards. Now Gobert. Goes back up. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. That's on Steven Adams.
Rudy Gobert has become really excellent at getting deep low post position. The defense has got to foul him when he's that deep. Even on the years he's not winning Defensive Player of the Year, Rudy Gobert finds a way to finish in the top 3. This is one of the most consistent elite defenders in the game.
Morant with the bucket.
This guy can do so much for you on the offensive end, and that is why his number gets called time and time again.
Pass to Towns. Another miss by Minnesota. Endorsed with Gobert, it still feels like he doesn't get the credit he deserves.
And B.A., at this point, I find that inexcusable. You just watch the game and understand the metrics to see the massive impact that Rudy Gobert has on winning. It is not only on the defensive end either.
Now here's Edwards. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
Oh, give me a little sauce, Anthony Edwards. Rise high and finish over the defender.
Takes a step back. Here's Moran. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It's on Anthony Edwards, a unique talent. Ja Morant has taken the NBA by storm. Grant, does Ja remind you of anyone?
Well, many people, including Paul George, have compared Ja to a young D. Rose. Yet each explosive athletes at the one position. Well, Ja and Rose leading their teams at a young age as well. Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
Outside Morant.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Kicks it out to Jackson. And again, Memphis no good.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
And it's powered home by Towns.
Well, this is what separates Karl Anthony Towns from other players his size. That quick first step to get to the drive game.
Edwards against Brooks. Here's Gobert. It's McDaniels on the wing. Pass to Edwards. Outside Conley. Second chance shot. And Edwards with a nice bucket inside. Edwards has got 7.
Taking the contact in the NBA is such a critical skill. Anthony Edwards, the frame and the game.
Outside Bain. There's 53 seconds left in the first quarter here. Lets it go from deep. And again, Memphis no good. End of quarter management here. They can go 2 for 1.
Make the math work in your favor.
Outside for Moran. Jackson with a screen on Conley. And again, Memphis no good. And here's Minnesota now. They're on a 13-4 run. And Edwards slams it in.
Well, if you want to pinpoint one thing about Mike Conley, it's his feel for the game. That's a pretty pass.
The 3 from Bain. He's looking good. 2 buckets in 3 attempts.
How about the timing? Can be the difference between an assist and a turnover. Nice delivery.
Here's Edwards. Oh, it's blocked by Jackson.
The attention to detail on defense. Jackson reads shooters well and knows when to go for blocks.
Gobert passes to Conley. Back to Gobert. Oh, stolen by Moran. Anthony Edwards has been on display for the Minnesota Timberwolves, hunting for opportunity. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Timberwolves.
Well, guys, early on, they're driving the lane constantly, using their quickness to gain an advantage. Look at their points off penetration.
Yeah, and in addition, their ball movement has really unleashed their offense. Boy, they've been fun to watch.
Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and the 5. Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. And it's Conley in at the point guard position. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the T-Wolves. Back to Moran. Jackson, the screen. And it's Morant missing. Minnesota in the lead. Towns finds Conley. Back to Towns. Outside McDaniels. Outside Edwards. Clock at 6. Second chance effort. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw.
Well, you think about the resurgence for Karl Anthony Towns in the 21-22 season. Selected to his 3rd All-Star game, he actually won the three-point contest, and consider in the regular season, 50, 40, 80% shooting. Really sound basketball.
Now here's Morant. Driving inside, and then Morant with the dunk.
The quick feet of Morant. He's so dangerous when he's cutting to the rim.
Stolen by Jackson. Pass to Morant. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. Here's the 3. Rebound Minnesota. And for Towns, team success was the biggest change for him in that 2021-22 season.
It was, BA, because when you consider out of his first 7 seasons in the league, it's only the 2nd time his team finished with a winning record. But Towns is looking to make that a regular occurrence from this point forward.
Adams with a screen on Conley. Morant. And then Morant with the dunk.
So explosive coming off the screen. Morant is sudden and deadly.
The 3. Rebound Minnesota. Gobert's got his 5th rebound in this one. Edwards with it. Checked by Brooks. Gobert against Bain. Another miss by Minnesota. The Grizzlies have gotten 2 of 5 shots to fall this second quarter. Here's Morant. It's blocked by Gobert.
Rudy Gobert, a consistent force on the defensive end, does a nice job sending that one back.
Here in quarter 2, we played a little over 2.5 minutes now. From deep, Morant. Rudy Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got 6 rebounds here tonight. To the left side wing. Oh, it's stolen by Adams. And the Grizzlies pushing it up now. Here's Brooks. And the powerful one-handed slam.
And that's gotta hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
It's still close, though. These teams have been neck and neck. Let's see the response here.
Now here's McDaniels. And you listen to the great defenders. They talk about disrupting the rhythm of a score. Doris, how do they accomplish that?
I think it can occur, Brian, in any number of ways. The first thought you have, obviously, is being physical, obviously within the rules. You can try to deny touches. You can try to deny spots on the floor that players are trying to get to. Can also be psychological. Try to get under the skin of the offensive player you're contending with.
And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Come on, this kid is electric. Morant draws a lot of fouls with the way he plays.
What I like about the Minnesota Timberwolves, to me, they took a step forward last season. Finishing their highest conference finish since 2004, made it all the way up to the 7th spot in a very competitive West.
The shot by Conley, no good.
Maybe he rushes that just a little bit, who knows, but he couldn't have gotten a better look than that.
Ooh, anticipated the pass. It's a turnover. McDaniels with it. Jackson in his pocket. Outside McDaniels. Back to Gobert. Pass to Towns. 5 on the clock. Here's Edwards. Up again. Controls the rebound and the putback. Towns has got 9 points.
2 things there, guys, to get to that offensive rebound putback by Karl Anthony Towns. Instincts and positioning, both in play.
Now here's Bane. 6 points for him. Outside Morant, and there's the drive. And he banks in the layup. He's got 12.
In the paint, Morant stays nimble, and that allows him to make any needed adjustment to his shot.
Outside Conley. Pass to McDaniels. Lets the 3 fly. The rebound by Jackson. Brooks outside. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And now it's just a 2-point Minnesota lead.
Well, everyone's seeking those high percentage looks in the restricted area. Nicely done there.
All right, Allie, thanks for that.
The Grizzlies, 22.
And as we get into this 3rd quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. Boy, you got to like what Ja Morant has done in this game.
He took a head-on approach in the first half, going straight at the D and drawing fouls.
I have to love his tenacity. This guy stays in attack mode, makes defenders work, tries to keep them off balance.
On the court for the Grizzlies. Luke Kennard out there with Tyus Jones. Then it's Brandon Clark, and it's Williams in at the 3 slot.
Wow, why lay it in when you can send an emphatic message? Rudy Gobert on the dunk.
Kennard. And the ball is tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. It's time to take a glance again at that superb block.
What a powerful rejection. He's not wanting them to get an advantage in this competitive game.
Gobert up top. Pass to Towns. Outside Edwards. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
Let's remember, Anthony Edwards is 6'5" with a 6'9" wingspan. Those long arms, very difficult to deal with defensively. Draws the contact there.
So he gets them both. And it's the Grizzlies with the ball. They trail by 6. On the wing, Jones. Pass to Clark. Kennard outside. Shot clock at 6. Memphis needs to get off a shot. Sinks the tray.
Well, you have to understand what the defense is doing. If they give you an opportunity to set up a teammate, Luke Kennard will take it.
Towns is screen on Jones. Conley passes to Towns. Doesn't go for him. Now Memphis takes it the other way. And now the Grizzlies on the run. Williams from long range. Rebound Minnesota. Gobert's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Edwards, the pass to McDaniels. And that one drops. McDaniels got his second basket.
Well, Anthony Edwards plays with joy, and you love to see him get his teammates involved. Pretty pass.
Jones in the post, covered by Towns. And there's the call on Karl Anthony Towns. That's his first foul. Here's Jones. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Shot clock at 5. Out to the right wing. Let's go with a 3.
But with the size and the foot speed and the feel on the defensive end, you see how easily Towns can contest shots.
McDaniels finds Edwards. Tipped. Clark outside. Williams on the wing. Pass to Aldama. Back to Clark. Fires for 3. The shot comes out. Now Minnesota takes it the other way. And here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
I think his teammates understand that Anthony Edwards has every aspect of his offensive game working, so let's make sure he's got the basketball.
A line change here for Memphis. And so it's Memphis with it. 7-point differential. Outside Bain. Launches a 3. And a great assist by Moran as that one goes. Bain's got 9 points.
We've watched Moran get so good at this. Instinctively spots the opening and feeds a really good shooter.
Edwards can't hit. Memphis has gone 2 for 5 from 3 since halftime. In 2013, Steven Adams was selected 12th overall by OKC, the first rounder born in New Zealand.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, Adams is blazing a new trail. An example for kids in his home island of New Zealand. You, too, can become an NBA player.
Edwards can't hit. The Grizzlies have gotten 3 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. Gobert with it. Checked by Brooks. And that one drops for him. He's got 6.
Gobert has a thin frame, but make no mistake, he is physical and he relishes contact.
Bain against Edwards. Kicks it out to Jackson. Adams, the pass to Jackson. Jackson with a screen on Edwards. Just 5 to shoot. Jackson can't get it to go. The Timberwolves have gotten 4 of 7 shots to drop in the third. Edwards against Brooks. The Grizzlies pull it in.
Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
Another shot. Right side Bain. 3-pointer. Hits a 3-pointer. Bain's got 6 points in the quarter.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
And I think the defender knows once he gets cooking, look out. The bucket looks awfully big to him right now.
Pass to Adams. On the wing, Bain. McDaniels covering. Kicks it out to Jackson. Brooks outside. He got it up. No good on the buzzer beater. And we've just finished the third quarter. What a tight game we've got. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and the 5. And it's Conley in at the 1 spot. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Towns, a screen on Bain. Edwards, the pass to Towns. Hey, now 5 for 8, shooting a pretty good percentage right now.
Don't you love how Towns' hands are always ready to receive the pass? Terrific job on the pick and roll.
From deep. Outside Morant. Pass to Brooks. Boy, they had their chances. 2 offensive rebounds, but still coming up empty. Towns down low. Jackson on him. Towns a screen on Adams. Conley with the ball. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. Jaren Jackson picks one up.
Well, we know Rudy Gobert is going to go down as not only one of the greatest defenders of his generation, but of all time. Just look at the number of times this guy has won Defensive Player of the Year. He is a force to be reckoned with.
McDaniels against Morant. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Love the attacking mindset of Morant. Gets him to the line.
And Morant drops them both. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock. Here's Conley. The rebound by Jackson. Jackson's got 4 rebounds in the game. And that one's good from Conley. And the Timberwolves lead by 5. All right, guys, what's your take on the hustle stats for the Timberwolves?
Their defensive intensity has served them well. It kept the offense scrambling and resulted in several steals.
I think it's also important we have to acknowledge how many scoring opportunities they've created from their spectacular defense, getting a bunch of points off turnovers.
Here's Towns. Oh, he drains it. His 6th make and 9 tries so far.
Well, strength and the ability and willingness to embrace, absorb, and finish through contact. Karl-Anthony Towns.
Jackson outside. Back to Payne. Adams with a screen on Edwards. Here's Payne. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. Rudy Gobert picks one up.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
And he sinks the second.
Just a tough miss at the line. They're down 2 baskets now.
For Minnesota, they've gone 3 of 4 in the 4th and looking confident on offense. Pass to McDaniels. Over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the 4th. Towns a screen on Brooks. Edwards a pass to Towns. Stolen by Jackson.
And that puts them just 1 foul from the bonus.
The free throw drops for Bane.
You get the sense this guy relishes getting to the free throw line in these tough moments. You talk about clutch, this guy is it.
Third minute of action now gone here in the 4th. Oh, deflected. Outside Conley. Towns for 3. Adams grabs the miss. Adams has got his 8th rebound here tonight. Here's Morant. And then Morant with the jam.
Can you say prime time player Morant? He enjoys delivering for his team in these parts of the game.
McDaniels finds Conley. Back to Daniels. Edwards against Morant. McDaniels up top. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. And no surprise here, at this stage of the game, they're going to use the coach's challenge, make them take another look at the call.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many...
The previous play is
the NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
And Minnesota calls time here.
Timeout.
They're ahead by 1. We've got 1:28 left in the 4th quarter here. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Chris Finch said to the team. He pleaded with the guys to stay composed, saying, quote, "Don't try to be a hero out there. We've practiced these situations, and we've got to trust one another. If we do that down the stretch, we win this game. Go get it."
Great work, Allie. Thanks. against Edwards. Outside Morant. Jackson with a screen on Edwards. Just 4 to shoot. To take the lead. Second chance effort. And it's in.
And the stakes were high right there. What a bucket.
I'll tell you, that changes things, doesn't it? Good job, young fella. What a game.
Pass to Towns. 44 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. The shot misses. Grant, they'd love to milk the clock here.
No question. They're in a great situation right here.
Outside Morant. All alone. And it's rebounded by Karl Anthony Towns. So it's Minnesota now. It's McDaniels on the wing. Back to Towns. To the middle. Oh, Brooks with the steal. Outside Morant. Takes the three. Offensive rebound. And they foul intentionally. Now they're going to have to do that again. They're not in the penalty just yet.
That's just poor clock management defensively.
Outside Morant.
Yeah, and that was a smart move. I mean, you have to foul right there. You just don't want them to run out the clock.
He drops the first one, and that'll put him up 2.
And it's critical. Morant steps up in the important points in the game. This is his time to shine.
That last free throw was a huge, huge shot. The difference between a 2 and a 3-point lead at this stage is major.
Ready to move? Here are your Minnesota Timberwolves Sixers.
Edwards for 3. Misses the 3. And so it's the Grizzlies who come out on top here. All right, Allie, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast.
I smack clowns with mad style.
incredible talents going head-to-head.
And we've been really spoiled with all of these guards that we get to watch. The league today has as much talent at the 1 and 2 as it ever has.
Look at Cleveland's starting group. The defensive pair in the post, Mobley and Allen. Donovan Mitchell is out there with Darius Garland. And it's Okoro in at the small forward position. Garland, and that one hits back iron.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
And the foul called on Edwards. That's his first foul.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Here's Garland. He kicks to Mitchell. Okoro passes to Mitchell, and it's Jaden McDaniels with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Now Okoro on the wing. Mitchell fires the three. Gobert pulls it in.
The defense just giving him the easy look there. He's not going to miss that. Looking at this Cleveland Cavaliers team, this is a squad that really wants to get out of that championship team shadow. They want to establish their own identity.
And here's Mitchell from the arc. Trains the three-pointer.
And when he's hitting from deep, Mitchell's practically unguardable. Can't crowd him out there. He'll just drive right around him.
Towns kicks to Edwards. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. We've talked about it, Richard. The city of Cleveland eternally grateful to LeBron for winning them a title back in 2016.
And so is the franchise, but it's understandable why these players want to be given respect on what they've done for this team since he left, especially considering the recent success they've had with this young crew.
Garland with it, now guarded by Towns. Great positioning on the putback.
Love the determination he showed there, getting himself into good position under the glass.
With the presence of mind to know just where the rebound was going to come down. Well timed. Cleveland's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, I was able to talk with J.B. Bickerstaff for a minute. He was worried about their interior defense. He doesn't want them getting gutted in the paint. He told his players, look, they're going to score, but we've got to make it difficult on them to give ourselves a chance to win. Guys, let's see if they can follow that advice.
All right, thank you, David. Here's Gobert. Here's McDaniels. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. McDaniels passes to Gobert. And there's the call on Rudy Gobert. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
The Cavaliers leading by 6. Garland kicks to Okoro. He can't get that one. The Timberwolves go the other way with it. One area Isaac Okoro has shown lots of growth, Richard, is in his defense.
Yeah, he's becoming a talented stopper. You got to find ways to get on the floor, and defense is one of them. It's something you can tell he's worked on, but there's just something about his natural ability and the way he's leaned into it.
And the basket by Gobert.
And the bulk of Gobert's offense is going to come down low. Even if the D knows that, it can still be tough to stop.
Now, here's Garland. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Okoro with it. Now guarded by Towns. And counted. The shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
Oh, yeah, that's a lot of body there to cover. Mobley using that to his advantage.
Well, he has such tremendous upside, Evan Mobley, and we've even heard coaches express jealousy that J.B. Bickerstaff gets to coach him.
Young big men usually take time to adapt to this league, not him. Beyond the production, you love his maturity and the leadership by example.
The Cavaliers leading by 5. Mobley finds Garland. Kicks it out to Allen. From outside, off the mark.
Yeah, that's a shame because I'm not sure the defense will let him get a shot that good again very soon.
Edwards, that's good.
And how about the recognition by Gobert? I mean, of course, it does help when you're 7 feet like Rudy. It can give you a clean view of the court.
See, he had time to line it up, and you know what? He's capable.
Towns for 3. Allen with the rebound.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Outside Garland. That 3 off the mark. Timberwolves trail by 6. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Out to Edwards. To the wing on the left. Conley for 3. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Garland dishes to Okoro. Mobley the pass to Allen. With 1 on the clock, and the Cavaliers get another bucket right there.
Getting better at recognizing when his teammates are open. Garland, great time right there.
And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers in the driver. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for the Cavaliers. And it's Rubio with the ball for the Cleveland Cavaliers. On the floor for Cleveland, getting going here in the second. Okoro is in the front court alongside Love. Ricky Rubio is out there with Mitchell. And it's Mobley in at center. Love outside. Takes the 3. Love controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. Love's got the lead up to 10 now for Cleveland.
Getting in there on the boards. Love doing the dirty work.
Here's Gobert. That's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Timberwolves shooting for the game at 42%. McDaniels kicks to Gobert. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
And just a little too lax with that possession, and it cost them.
And if they want to come back in this game, look, they got to clean up those mistakes.
The Cavaliers leading by 8.
Watch Ricky.
Pass to Love. Mitchell looking it over. Mobley outside. 3-pointer. And Love with the basket on the assist by Mobley. Love's got 5 points now this quarter.
You know, Love can do more than just catch and shoot, but it's the area that he's most comfortable with.
Towns with the bucket.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing. Watching how he plays the game from this seat.
Launches it. And another 3 for Cleveland. Richard, so much of today's NBA defense is about covering the pick and roll. And as a player, is that something you enjoyed, taking on that challenge of covering the screen roll game?
You only enjoy that challenge because you are a competitor and you want to win. Is it something that I'm doing on my own? Is it something that I'm doing in my spare time? Probably not. I can think of more fun things to do.
Exactly. It is not, and there are so many variations, right, of the screen roll that you can defend it as many ways as you can run it.
And these players are so talented that they can stop and pop from 3. You have to guard them at the half-court line. Before, you could guard them at the 3-point line. Now you got to meet them at half-court, and there's screens all over the place. It's miserable.
Now, McDaniels following the miss by Michael Conley from deep, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And talented in so many ways. Edwards is focusing on 2 things: the refining of his shot mechanics and the sustained level of engagement.
The Cavaliers leading by 12. Love outside. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Love with the screen for Okoro. Shot clock at 6. Love the pass to Mobley. Towns with the defensive effort.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. In recent years, the NBA has opened several international academies. Commissioner Adam Silver says huge numbers of people are playing basketball, but unless you take the best at a young age, get them facing elite competition and training under high-pressure circumstances, they won't develop into NBA-caliber players. Kevin?
Well, opening doors, David, that's always a good thing. Expansion. Thank you. Love, no good. Timberwolves trail by 10. A break for Kevin Love. He feels like he's got a lot of years left in the league.
And Kevin, coming off the bench should lengthen the end of his career. He can thrive as a bench weapon with that green light, and he's got that light to let it fly with that shot.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Cavaliers.
All right, fans, let me hear you give it up for your Timberwolves dancers. Let's go, fans. Here comes the T-shirts.
For the Cavaliers, LeVert's checked in for Okoro, and it's Garland in for Ricky Rubio. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. Garland, up and in, it's good. First basket of the game for him, 1 for 4 shooting.
Looking for a high percentage shot. Garland wants the best look he can get.
Conley finds Edwards. Back to Conley. McDaniels with the ball. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Towns, a screen on Garland. Block at 6 and stolen by Love. Here's Garland. And there's the pass to Love. Shot from the wing. Poked away. Stolen by McDaniels. Edwards with it. Now defended by Mitchell. And Edwards with the stop.
You can't let Edwards get in the lane. Outstanding at using that burst of speed on the drive.
The wide open look here for Garland. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Timberwolves trail by 10. There's the drive. A nice shot by McDaniel. Cavaliers are gone 5 of 11 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. Love with the screen for Garland. Love outside. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Garland. Love's got 11 points in the quarter.
There's not a lot that he can do, but stretch the floor is one of the things that Kevin Love is a specialist at.
Mitchell kicks to LeVert. And another 3 for Cleveland.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
Conley for 3. Here's McDaniels. 3 seconds left. And he lays it up and in.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
Yeah, you think you got to stop, and it's wasted because of sloppy work in the glass.
And we finished one half of basketball. Cavaliers lead by 12. From Target Center, back in a moment. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. Kevin Love really has his fingerprints all over this one.
Well, he left his mark on that first half with his quick hands. Great sense of timing to pile up the steal.
Not only does he have solid defensive instincts, he just plays extremely hard. And I know people might not realize this, but that is a skill, and it is very difficult for the opposition. It is a recipe for disaster.
Underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. Sliding in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniel. And it's Conley in at the 1. So that's the lineup for Minnesota.
No surprise there. He's about as automatic as it gets from the stripe. I hope I didn't jinx him.
Stolen by Mitchell. Kicks to Garland. Mobley, a screen on Edwards. The drive by Mitchell. The Cavaliers with a new 14. Bounce pass from Garland. Mitchell outside. Shot clock at 5. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. Basket, good. Love's got 4 this quarter.
Love hoping for the best with a prayer that time.
Here's Edwards. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
And taking a look back at his performance at the line a year ago, a rock solid 79%.
He hits the second from the line. Little over a minute gone here in the second half. And so Garland will bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Love wide open. He fires. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. Love's got 18 points in the game.
And in the back half of his career, Kevin Love has found joy playing in this new role.
He's embraced a leadership role off the bench by encouraging his teammates and playing with great energy. Plus, he can still fill it up offensively, especially from deep.
Mobley kicks to Garland. The three-pointer off the mark. Timberwolves trail by 18. Edwards with it. Now defended by Mitchell. And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up.
And this is Edwards' game. When he's aggressive in trying to score, it really puts a lot of pressure on the defense.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Allen's checked in. The Cavaliers leading by 16. Here's LeVert. He takes it in. Count it. Good. LeVert's got his 2nd bucket of the game to go.
Due to that aggressive style of play on the offensive end, LeVert is kind of just used to contact at this point.
Out to Conley. Gobert with a screen on Garland. Here's McDaniels. That's tipped. The Cavaliers have gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. Towns, the pass to Gobert. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. And finished off by Gobert.
And no issues at the rim for Gobert. One of the league leaders in flushes. The Frenchman loves to finish above the rim.
And here's Love for 3. It's good again, and an excellent 7 for 8 shooting night so far.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And, of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
McDaniels passes to Gobert. Second shot opportunity, and he sinks the layup. Gobert's got 8 points.
He knows his job. Gobert is there to own the glass and cash in on as many second chance opportunities as he can.
For 3, Mitchell. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
Oh, a fearless play by Mitchell. Sinks his shot while being fouled, and now he'll get to the line.
Okoro's checked in for Karis LeVert. Timberwolves trail by 20. Conley the pass to Gobert. And finished off by Gobert.
Well, I guess we can give him credit for not getting discouraged. They're still playing hard. He's doing his job out there.
Love can't hit. The Timberwolves shooting at 50% in a decent groove. Edwards kicks to McDaniels. Gobert down low, working on Allen. Edwards can't hit. The Cavaliers leading by 18. And here's Mitchell from the arc. Once again off the mark by Cleveland. Minnesota's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Beyond the arc. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the 3-point bucket. That he'll go to the line to shoot 3.
Yeah, you hate to give up a foul on a 3-point attempt.
And the second free throw, good. And he makes all 3. Cleveland's gone 2 of 5 with the 3-point shot since coming out of the break. Bangs home the trifecta. Love's got 13 points now in the quarter.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
Big night for Gobert. This team has become more and more comfortable leaning on his offense.
Edwards with it, and Allen picks him up defensively. Edwards kicks to McDaniels. Conley the pass to Edwards. Towns sets the pick for Edwards. To the inside. And the dunk by Towns.
And how about the agility of Towns? Cutting with purpose there after setting the screen. Great display of his basketball IQ.
Passes it to Mitchell. Into the lane. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one-hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Back to Towns. It's stolen by Allen. That will count. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
Resourceful move there.
Kevin Love has been leading the charge for Cleveland. He has really delivered at the offensive end. He's torched them for 24 points so far. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And there have been two very different performances from these teams today. We get going in quarter number 4. And Cleveland looking at who they've got to start the fourth quarter. The 4 and 5 are Love and Allen. Mitchell is out there with Garland. And it's Okoro in at the 3 spot.
And we've seen Towns take on more of a leadership role over the years, wanting to be the guy for this team.
Kicks it out to Love. Over Edwards. Love can't hit.
That is not a bad decision to pull it from there. It was just a little bit off with the execution.
And it's Isaac Okoro with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Out to Edwards. Pass to Gobert. Timberwolves passing it around. McDaniels dishes to Gobert.
On defense, it's all about Mobley's length. That's how he smothers shooters.
Minnesota calls timeout. Kevin Love with a strong contribution so far in this one.
They have to come up with a new wrinkle defensively because he is killing them from deep.
And now we present our New Balance player of the game, Kevin Love.
Yeah, and his percentage from the field tonight, just amazing. He hadn't just been gunning. He's been picking his spots, and you need that kind of patience and discipline to shoot as well as he had.
I don't think anyone in this building saw this coming. I'm sure that of the players who these fans thought would beat them, his name was not at the top of the list. Offline with his 3. And Joe Edwards will bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets. And stolen by Mobley. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley. That's foul number 2 for him. Karis LeVert's checked in for Cleveland.
In for the Cavaliers, Karis LeVert.
And here is Mitchell. From deep. Mike Conley grabs the miss. Timberwolves trail by 16. To the right side. Towns for 3. Rebounded by Donovan Mitchell. Cleveland's gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. Outside Edwards. 3-pointer. A 3-pointer is right on target.
And this is big for Edwards' confidence, wanting to keep hitting from downtown and stretching that defense.
LeVert inside the line. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Mitchell.
Yeah, that's a pass he's got to catch. Maybe just starting to relax a little too much with that lead.
Timberwolves have gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. Towns kicks to McDaniels. Back to Towns. Can't hit that one. And Cleveland the other way now. They led the game at one point by 20. To the paint, trying to get something going. And Mobley throws it down.
It's just too easy for Mobley. This man, he's quick off the floor. He's got a 7'4" wingspan. Look, this man finishes the way he was built.
Here's Towns. Bank shot. No good. Cleveland leading by 15. Okoro wide open. He fires. Off target from outside. Edwards with it. Now defended by Mitchell.
And we are seeing tonight why Edwards was selected first overall. Anthony has a special ability to score.
Here's Mobley. Tries again. And that basket is going to count. Goaltending, the official call.
Just barely too
late and catches it on the way down. He's already in the air there, committed, so can't fault him for going for the block.
Now, here's McDaniel. He's guarded closely. Here's Gobert, banked in off the glass. Gobert's got 10 points in just the second half.
And not the same skinny guy he was when he entered the league. Gobert a lot less affected by contact these days.
I like the intention, the focus, finding a way to make it work inside.
Bounce pass from Love. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. Out to Edwards. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Cavaliers.
At the line for your Timberwolves.
And he can't get the first one.
At the line for 2.
He's able to hit the second one, and that brings them to within 10.
Couldn't hit them all, and they need every point they can get.
Mitchell up top. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. Love the pass to LeVert. He kicks it to Okoro. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Here's Mitchell, and he drives in, and then Mitchell with the dunk.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
No let up with these guys. They're going for the throat now. Yeah, another miscalculation. They are really their own worst enemy right now. It's why they find themselves way behind.
And there's no doubt about this one. Playing with a lot of confidence tonight. It's a statement victory for the Cavaliers.
They had a fantastic play from the bench.
And this team has great depth, and they showed it in this game.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Love.
He came up with a bucket every time they needed him to. Great effort on offense, and he was a difference maker.
Oh, and a dunk by Mitchell.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And that score probably slams the door for any would-be comebacks. And look, they put this one to bed.
And that's out of bounds. Minnesota will retain possession.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
Yeah, I think he was hoping to maybe even get the steal, but I agree. He still got a good outcome.
Another miss by Minnesota.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
Mobley the pass to LeVert. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Okoro kicks to Mitchell. That shot off. Edwards against Mitchell. Edwards passes to Gobert. Towns for 3. No good. So we see the Cavaliers taking the win here. They came in here and took care of business like...
Clowns with mad style.